After that dirty urine, I knew I had to go to court and face that judge. That's probably why my reaction was like that. But I went to court. The judge remanded me, and I got remanded for 7 days because you would have to get remanded from that court date to the next one. And part of the stipulations, we had court every week, and we would have to call a number with a color that we're given. And if our number would come, our color would come up, we would have to just randomly go and take the test. So I get out now. Now I'm going back to work. At the time, I worked for the Home Depot. So, Home Depot was kind of scarce on the hours. So I probably only worked like 3 days. So I never had let my supervisor know of the legal trouble that I had been in. So this day I called the box and my color came up. So mind you, I hadn't let my supervisor know anything, and I knew I was on the schedule to work that day. So I chose to go to work. And then that next following week when I went to court, I got remanded again. So I'm like, damn. So now my judge told you I didn't really have many hours, so I just had called. I called my friend and I had her do a 3-way to my supervisor, and I just made up some bullshit of why I couldn't come to work that day. And then, my job out was good. So now I get out back to regularly scheduled program. Going to take my randoms. I'm going to work. I'm going to the program. Now I call again one morning. Color comes up again. I'm like, God damn, for the life of me. Why does it always seem like when I call, my goddamn color comes up? So now I'm like, shit, I gotta be the fucking work. But I know that I get off in enough time to make it because it's a 2-hour gap between the time they close and the time I get off work. So I'm like, I'm good. The only problem is, though, that I started thinking about was like, damn, you live in a 2-fare fucking zone. So I'm like, shit, bus to train, train to bus type shit. Fuck. So now I'm waiting for the bus, waiting for the bus. Bus just take forever. I look up, 41, finally, it's here. It's a skip to the train from the 41. So it's like, all right, cool. Now I make it to the Metro North. Now I got 10 minutes until my stop. Mind you, I'm going to White Plains. Got 10 minutes to my stop. So now when the train stops, it's 5 minutes now. So I'm like, oh shit, let me call. I'm like, yes, it's Monroe. I'm running a little behind, but I'm walking. Okay. I hang up. Boom, keep it moving. Because I move pretty fast. So I get there. Press the elevator. On the elevator. Press 7. It seems like an eternity before this goddamn elevator reaches the 7th floor. So now, I finally get to the 7th floor. I make it right. All I hear is a motherfucking echo of my motherfucking footsteps hitting off the wall. They motherfucking going? I couldn't believe that they was going after I just had spoke to somebody. So now I'm like, fuck, didn't you fucking fuck up again? You was doing so good. You wasn't supposed to fuck up this fucking time. Damn, now you gotta go face the music in front of this judge again. So now I go to work for that week, whatever. I'm going to the program, still giving my urine. So, my color hasn't came up again. So now it's time for court again. So now I get to court. And now I already know that I just got to face this in music because I just keep on fucking up. And this is the 3rd fucking time. So now the judge tells me, you think that you can just do whatever you want to do in my courtroom. And you have an attitude like you don't have to follow the rules and regulations of this stipulation you was awarded. So therefore, I am kicking you out of this program. And you might as well keep your job. Bam. And I'm remanding you. 7 more days for my ass. Now, I look at my lawyer. I look at the judge. And I said, thanks, Your Honor. And I know she looked at me wondering why did I thank her. She probably thought I was being disrespectful or rebellious, but I really wasn't. I had just been so exhausted mentally dealing with this situation that I was just like ready to be over it and done with it. So if I could take the felony and just still keep my job and just not worry about going to do random tests, and if if my urine is gonna be dirty and just any little slip ups, not making it on time, calling out of work, I was like, fuck it, I'll take the felony. I was happy for the felony. Yo, I know sometimes it might sound crazy to people, but life was much easier when I just took the felony. 15 years later, I still have the same felony.